Greetings, adventurers. By this stage in the War of the Ancients, the lines between loyalty and treachery had begun to blur, for not all betrayals were born of malice, and not all sacrifices were understood at the time. When Malfurion spoke of destroying the Well of Eternity, Illidan could not accept it. To him, the Well was not simply a font of power. It was the last defense Azeroth possessed against a legion without end. So Illidan chose a path that would damn him in the eyes of many. He turned from the Resistance and went to the Highborn, warning them of his brother's plan. And at Ajara's palace, Illidan stood before the well itself, and through the portal, Sargeras' will reached into the world, not as a body, but as fire. Illidan's eyes were burned away. In their place came a terrible new sight, one that pierced illusion and distance alike. And through that sight, Illidan was shown the truth of the Burning Legion. Not a single army marching on Azeroth, but endless hosts spread across the great dark beyond. Demons slain were not destroyed, only banished, destined to return again and again. The vision shook him, but it did not break him. Illidan did not join the Highborn to serve them. He joined them to undo them from within. And while Illidan walked this dangerous line, the war exacted its price elsewhere. Tyrande was captured by Xavius, reborn as a satyr. And when Malfurion, aided by Chandras, confronted the demon, Xavius was slain again, consumed by a living tree shaped from druidic wrath. But even this victory came too late, for Tyrande remained a prisoner of the satyrs. And with time running out, Malfurion was given a desperate task: to steal the dragon soul from Neltharion and deny it to both the Legion and the broken Earth Warder. The theft succeeded. The return did not, for Illidan and Captain Varothen intercepted Malfurion, seizing the dragon soul and delivering it to Queen Ajara, who believed it would ensure Sargeras' arrival at last. To all who watched, Illidan had betrayed everything and everyone. Yet when brother finally stood before brother again, the truth emerged. Illidan never intended to strengthen the Legion's grip. His plan was to reverse the portal itself, using the Dragon Soul to drag every demon that had crossed into Azeroth back into the Nether in a single catastrophic collapse. Malfurion agreed, not because he trusted Illidan, but because no other path remained. And so, Illidan Stormrage walked a road no one else would choose, feared by those he fought beside, trusted by none, and convinced that the world stood at the edge of a disaster no army could survive. The Dragon Soul was in enemy hands. The Well of Eternity strained against its bounds. And deep beneath the world, something vast and wounded began to stir, as if Azeroth itself were preparing to break.